What is up, guys? It is Snorlax Buffet, and today I will show you guys how to beat Cagney Carnation, aka the Floral Fury level within Cuphead, on regular and expert mode. But before we do that, I will show you guys how to get the loadout I have. So the loadout that I personally enjoy is the Roundabout, which is a gun that you will see how it is used in the fight, and a lobber, which also will be used in the fight to deal bigger damage from up close. It also bounces up and down like a bouncy ball. It's pretty cool. Now, you might see this charm section. This is the only charm I have bought because it is my favorite charm in the entire game. It is the Smoke Dash. It allows you to smoke through enemies' projectiles and attacks without taking damage. And lastly, the super is a super laser Frankie style radical beam that is found at the bottom over here. It is very simple, just parry some ghosts and you'll be able to do it. Now, to be able to afford my loadout, you will have to be able to beat this level, which is a running gun, and this other level, which is a running gun, but it's well worth it to have the loadout to beat the stupid flower. The reason I chose this boss first is because this is a boss that a lot of people struggle with, which I find fairly easy, although tedious. Now make sure, last but not least, to leave a like and a comment, or even a suggestion on which boss you want me to show you how to do next. Now without further ado, let's do this in the shortest way possible. So to start off on regular mode, we are going to show how to parry, what to parry, and how to effectively hit. This is his first attack. He's going to try to jump at you through the bottom, and we'll do the same through the top later on. Now, this is his signature attack, where he summons little purple, blue, and pink parryables. Now, what you want to do is you want to try to shoot and parry as much as possible to get your rank up and fill your super meter, whilst avoiding projectiles. Notice how I parried and died, but other than that, we keep going until we get to the next phase. Notice how I use the roundabouts to dodge while focusing on dealing damage at the same time. It's a very simple strategy to get a lot of damage in while dodging as much as possible. The other thing I would like to add is there will be some more projectiles coming in later on, so just get ready for that. This boss only has 3 phases. It's not that difficult to beat. It's just very tedious for new players, which is why it is considered difficult. See, he jumps at you at the bottom. Another thing, all the projectiles are killable by using it correctly. This will go up and down, and these will track you. This is why we have the smoke grenade, is to make sure we dodge those projectiles safely and securely without taking any damage. Now, I believe we get to final phase here. He's going to uproot himself. So he's going to like shove his hands in and go, and then we use the laser. Oh yeah, the laser deals a lot of damage and will get us ready for that third phase I was talking about right here. And now, as the third phase goes on, I want to preface, there are parryables in there, but there is a trick where you can, in expert mode, leave some parryables up. I don't want to show that trick because it just makes the level harder and more tedious, and it really serves nothing but to improve your rank. But as I just said, we keep going, keep shooting, and just make sure to dodge those projectiles and use the roundabout when you need to focus on dodging. It really, really helps deal damage when you need to focus on just smoke grenading or simply getting away from Cagney Carnation's projectiles. Now, there will be a lot of differences within expert mode that you will see and that I will bring up. The first is going to be this phase right here, along with the first and second phase. Now, those little projectiles will blur the screen if they hit you, so try not to get blurred by them or hit by them, and simply parry the pink ones to be able to beat the level. Now, last but not least, this is the full attempt where I do manage to beat Cagney Carnation, I believe. And it goes as I said. I dodge the projectiles, I go up close to hit the roundabout the lobs when possible, and I also hit the roundabout when I need to deal some damage and focus on dodging. The lobber can also be used to deal with all those pesky projectiles, you can simply point it upward and it'll bounce up and down like a bouncy ball and just hit all of them. It's quite handy, actually. Now, last but not least, make sure to comment anything you see or any tricks you have found to beat Cagney Carnation aside from my tutorial, or maybe any other boss you want me to cover in the future. Now, aside from that, there are a lot of differences in the expert mode fight, which is why I'm going to be covering the expert mode fight. There's significant differences. Projectiles move faster. There are more projectiles, and the first and second phase are more separated. But as I said, for this phase, just move around and you'll be able to kill him. I know it sounds very tedious and stupid, but that's literally what it is. It's just movement. Now, in this phase, he will shoot up, and you're going to see at the bottom, like I just showed you, he will shoot upwards, but he'll like plant himself at the bottom first. So by looking down at your screen, you will see where he is going to aim his attacks and just roundabout your way through that while dealing damage. It's the simplest way that I can explain it. Just look at the bottom of the screen and you won't get hit. It's that simple. The reason the Cagney Carnation fight is so tedious is it makes you look up and down the screen a lot. And yes, your neck will hurt after it. My neck hurts now just looking up and down at the screen filming this. Now, to keep going, the hands of Cagney Carnation will hit you and deal damage if you get too close to them. So just try not to get hit by them and you'll be able to do damage with the lobber of the roundabout. So as I was stating earlier, notice how it's going to uproot. Yeah, now it's going to pop up. It's going to hit you. It lets you know where to go. Now, I like saving my laser when I know I have guaranteed damage and that I dealt a lot of damage. So right here, we beat Cagney Carnation on regular mode, and that is the first part of our tutorial. Now, the second part is on expert mode. I only got a B grade here because I didn't really focus on quality. I focused more on beating the actual boss and getting through this for everyone. So it gets the video out quicker. Me doing an S rank would be very tedious and boring for all of us. So to continue on, we are going to do it in expert mode. Now the difference is he only fires projectiles in his first phase, frequently, rapidly, and does not fire the ground-based projectiles. Everything is based on flying towards you as fast as possible and keeping you disoriented, which is why we bring the roundabout to round about its way into dealing damage, and the lobber to one-shot the plants. I don't do things without strategy, and this is showcased here in the way we are using the lobs to simply hurt Cagney Carnation. Now, once you see him do that, or shoot the boomerang we saw earlier, or shoot the 4 seeds, now upgraded from 3 seeds, you will know that the phase is now brought to the second part. And when you do that, you can easily just do what you did in the first fight, smoke dash your way around, jump up and down, and roundabout your way through. Now, last but not least, I did beat him on my first attempt while filming this, so I'll try to keep it as brief as possible. These will come up faster, the uproots will come faster. So all you have to do is just, again, look at the bottom of the screen because it will show you where it will go based on the uproots at the bottom where the vine is. Now, we beat Cagney Carnation simply in expert mode, and we beat him simply in, regular mode.